ultra competitive card that we have here for Friday racing here in Maryland. The Rainbow Pick 6 has a nice carryover. Let's see if anybody can hit it today.
In or off. Treasurer out first. Treasurer on the lead from the favorite Uncle Jake at that opening furlong down the chute. Irish Rill and Touchdown Montage is in between horses. Vaccination will now settle on the outside, racing in fifth and only about three from the front. And Millbank Man trailing the field. Treasurer setting the tempo down to the inside, leads it right at the rail, leads it 3/4 of a length from Uncle Jake, the favorite. Irish Rill is in third and Touchdown Montage in between horses in the second flight. Vaccination well settled in about the three path and three from the front, still held by Treasurer, and trailing the field is a Millbank Man. Rolling on for the far turn run now, and Uncle Jake moves alongside and gets the neck in front from Treasurer. Here's Uncle Jake, the favorite, going on at odds on. Vaccination now picks up there for the second spot. Then it's Touchdown Montage is fourth and ridden along. Irish Rill back to second last position, and Millbank Man is sixth. About 3 furlongs left to go. It's a second wire finish for the one-turn mile. Uncle Jake 3/4 of a length from Vaccination. Treasurer back in third position, and Touchdown Montage. They're at the top of the stretch, above a 1/4 of a mile left to go. Uncle Jake set down a bit. Uncle Jake opens up now. 4 willing lengths, now 5. From second, Vaccination is well clear from the tired Treasurer, and Touchdown Montage just moving into third position with a furlong left to run. It's Uncle Jake. Uncle Jake by 7, almost 8 lengths now. Vaccination second, about the same margin as Millbank Man picks up third with a 16th left to run. Here's Uncle Jake and Jevion Toledo coming home. Odds on and gone, Uncle Jake. Uncle Jake. Vaccination was second. Millbank Man was third. Total fourth. He's the boss. And they're off. Harvey's a boss, sharp break, but Kerness going to the lead. Uncaptured Storm and Trelawney, and on the far outside will settle down as other 6 back to Stardust Ziggy in the back of the pack with Blown Save trailing the field. 7 lengths will cover front to back as they journey down the backstretch now. It is Kerness against the rail, leading at a half length, and Trelawney in second. Kerness, Trelawney in the entry, racing 1-2, 2.5 or 3 clear from Uncaptured Storm. RB's the boss is in fourth, and back to Stardust Ziggy, and Blown Save Steve still trailing the field, heading for the far turn run, where Kernus leads the way. Kernus about a length from Chelonian in second. 3 back Uncaptured Storm. RB's the Boss saving ground, heading into the turn. RB's the Boss tries to stoke up a rally from the inside. Same for Uncaptured Storm in the 2-path. They're getting closer to pacemaking Kernus into the far turn run. So Kernus from Chelonian lead is a half length. Uncaptured Storm is out there 3 deep, and RB's the Boss up close, rail in 4th. Another 7 lengths back in his Stardust Ziggy and Blown Save yet to pick it up. Top of the stretch where Kernus leads them in from Chelonian. Uncaptured Storm. RB's the Boss on the inside as they turn for home. A quarter mile left to go. Kernus in front by 2.5 from Chelonian. Uncaptured Storm. RB's the Boss. Furlong and a half left to run. Kernus still willing with a 3-length lead from Uncaptured Storm. Then Chelonian. RB's the Boss. Fades back in 4th. Furlong left to go. Kernus kept to task. Kernus by 3. Uncaptured Storm. Chelonian 3rd. RB's the Boss 4th. Kernus bounding home under Jamie Rodriguez. Kernus to win from Uncaptured Storm. Chelonian and RB's the Boss. Stardust Ziggy.
When we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety. Controlling medication and training, which had never been done. Investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques. Decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now, it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
Italian War Cry. Lined up. And they're off. Zippy Doo-Dah Day, here's Good Girl Bad Habits, Italian War Cry on the outside, and Runaround Slew has early speed too. Wonder Girl's right there at close 4th. Zippy Doo-Dah Day broke with him, but dropped back in 5th position. Another 2 to Waridi Candy on the inside. Daylight Queen, and appealing to the eye, trails the field as far back now, some 16 off for speed. A Good Girl Bad Habits. Good Girl Bad Habits putting on a brisk pace, opening up 3 from Runaround Slew. Italian War Cry, so the 6 back end. Wonder Girl is was a distant fourth as Good Girl Bad Habits with 2.5 furlongs left to go is powering away by 5, almost 6 from Runaround Slew in second spot. And then coming around that one is Wonder Girl, the two-path. At the extreme outside there is Zippy Doo Da Day drifting out wide into the stretch, furlong and a half left to go. Good Girl Bad Habits pouring it on. This is going to be a convincing win for Good Girl Bad Habits. Chevy on Toledo with an easy double day. It's Good Girl Bad Habits wins by 10, maybe more. Could have won by more. Wrapped up at the end. Good Girl Bad Habits and a dazzler on debut to win by about a dozen. Second Runaround Slew, then it was Wonder Girl, and then appealing to the eye along with the inside there, Waridi Candy for a share.
Introducing the first racing tool from Pegasus to Preakness. Iconic venues.
Life is good about Ron Ortiz Jr. He ran them off their feet in the Pegasus.
World-class racing. Millions at stake.
Run forward, win the Preakness.
New champions will be crowned. Only at first.
Second finish. 1 mile. And they're off. Hashtag Lucky going right to the front along with Freccia D'Argento out of the outside. They open up 3 already on Flash and Dynamite, and Dotata travels in 4th position as they exit the chute. Another 2.5 back, and as Game Stonks is in 5th position out of the clear. Dry Well racing on the inside, and trailing the field is Start with a Bang. Start with a Bang last, got to be 16 off that pace. It's a good one. Hashtag Lucky moves along with a 2-length lead from Flash and Dynamite, just picking up Freccia D'Argento for second. And then it's Dotata in 4th. Dry Well on the inside, and the lime green sleeves is another 2 back. Game Stonks still 7 from the front at a good spot at this point, and Start with a Bang trailing the field heading into the far turn. Pouring on the pace out there is Hashtag Lucky with Flash and Dynamite taking the 2 path to pressure more. Freccia D'Argento, Dry Well moves up there from 4th, and Dotata. Here's Game Stonks still 8 off the lead with 3 furlongs left to run, and Start with a Bang trailing the field. Midway on that turn, and it is Hashtag Lucky holding on to a narrow lead from Flash and Dynamite. Second, Dotata far outside. Dry Well slipping through. Dry Well gets an inside cut home. Dry Well down to the inside. Hashtag Lucky drifting a bit from between horses. Freccia D'Argento battles but drops back, and Dotata on the far outside. And they're followed by Flash and Dynamite. Who's next? Game Stonks still a lot to do. Coming to the last 3/16 of a mile. In between horses, Hashtag Lucky is resurgent, coming back for more from Dry Well down to the inside. Big race from Hashtag Lucky ever determined. Dry Well there to the inside, and Freccia D'Argento, Game Stonks late in the scene. Hashtag Lucky. favored. 5-2 home school. Second finish line. They're off. Stellwagen Banker with a good beginning. North Highland, this first-time starter. Alvey sharp beginning on the outside, but will settle. Elusive Image is right there, the red cap in between horses with early speed. Marilyn Moon trying to move through between horses up close. Rector racing down to the inside, then Major Nelson. Homeschool inside is only 4 from the front as they're bunched up front there. Only one out kicked is McMagic. Racing down the back stretch, and it's Stellwagen Banker, the head in front from Elusive Image, North Highland. And then to the inside is Rector, the two-path. Followed by Marilyn Moon in between horses in 5th. Alvey watching the speed go on out in the clear. Then Homeschool slips them 6-7 from the front. Major Nelson and McMagic has to pick it up. Heading into the far turn, 4 1/2 furlongs left to go. Down inside is Stellwagen Banker. The outside, Elusive Image. They're knocking heads on the lead. 2 in front from North Highland. Alvey now trying to move forward as they round that far turn. Rector in 5th. As other 4 lengths back, and it's Marilyn Moon, Major Nelson. Homeschool's got to do a lot better, and McMagic still last, has been last throughout. Racing to the top of the stretch, Alvey stoking up a run on the far outside. Here comes Alvey. Stellwagen Banker trying to stay down to the inside. Elusive Image in between horses to make 3 right across the track. 1/4 mile left to go. Alvey's been waiting in the wings, got the momentum. 2 1/2 now, 3 in front. Alvey for a 1.5 left to run. Second wire run. Elusive Image battling with Stellwagen Banker, trying to pick up as far outside as Marilyn Moon for a share. And then North Highland is running a game race between horses, coming back for more. North Highland pushes to second with a 16th to go, but no catching Alvey. Brittany Russell, Jevion Toledo, big afternoon. Alvey, North Highland, Marilyn Moon, Homeschool. And they're off. Genie in a Bridle, Miss Fussy Pants, and Crypto Mama on the far outside showing early foot, and Balpool moving forward from the inside draw. Here's in between horses, Fast Track down the back stretch now. Miss Fussy Pants, Crypto Mama on the outside, Genie in a Bridle 3 wide, Fast Tracked in the 2-path. Inside is Balpool is tugging right along within a length and a half or 2 of the front, and cover the spread. Settles in about 5 off the early speed. A Synergy's Electra at the back of the pack with Naval Empire down to the inside. Only 5.5 5.5 or 6 lengths will cover them. They are led by Miss Fussy Pants from Genie in a Bridle, leading about 3/4 of a length, and Crypto Mama on the outside. Balpool saving ground there from 4th position. Fast Track in a pinch there from 5th. Cover the spread, racing 6, only 4 or 5 from the front. Naval Empire racing on the inside, and Synergy Electa at the tail of the field with 3.5 furlongs left to go. Miss Fussy Pants is in charge from Genie in a Bridle. Crypto Mama third of the outside. There followed by Cover the Spread, trying to get underway out wide of the track from 4th. Balpool under some pressure there in 5th position. There followed by Fast Track. Naval Empire saving ground at the top of the lane, and Synergy's Electra. Turning for home, Miss Fussy Pants 1/4 mile in from Cover the Spread on the outside. Cover the Spread's coming with her on. Crypto Mama in between horses, still with a fighting chance. Crypto Mama moves to second now and taking aim at Miss Fussy Pants with 1 furlong left to go. Crypto Mama just in front. Crypto Mama, Miss Fussy Pants second on the inside, and Cover the Spread, and Balpool is 4th. Here's Crypto Mama cashing in. Crypto Mama wins it. Second, Miss Fussy Pants. Then it was Cover the Spread. Balpool 4th.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause cantered on with just over 300 entrants this year, coming from far and wide in this unique event to walk, trot, and canter over the famed Pimlico Racecourse that showcased historic legends and champions. The only event of this type founded by Georgianne Hale. All benefits go to the renowned nonprofit, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Well, this is a great event. I think it really showcases the thoroughbred can come out here and ride and come back to the racetrack and not have any issues. It's a great event for awareness and fundraising, and I think it's a great community event, especially with these people bringing OTTBs, because when they bring them here and they get to showcase them in front of everyone else, I think it's really fun. And because it's close to Halloween this year, we've seen a lot of great costumes, so that's good too. I think a lot of people assume that the racehorse ever came back to the track that they would not be able to handle it. And we've seen today lots of horses come through the gate with little kids being let out, and things are fun. So yeah, I think once they're out of that racehorse mode for the most part, and they can come out to the track and enjoy themselves, and I think depending on what they're being trained for, they come back here and they know that this rider wants to canter slow or walk or trot, so it's good. It's good.
They're off. Ruthann, plenty of speed from the inside gate. Ruthann guard to the front. From Dial for Love in second, and Punkin pushing through in third position, and Blee Mountain there on the outside, and Devil Pays in Gold in between horses now moves along to the 4th spot, and there followed by Will Take Odds on the inside at a gap of 5. She Got the Money, and trailing the field is Destined to Dance. Heading into the turn, Ruthann down to the rail, but pressure's on from Dial for Love, a half length behind in second. Ruthann trying to kick away with 3 furlongs left to go from the chasing Dial for Love. 3 back, Pumpkin in, and then it's Devil Pays in Gold ridden along, and Will Take Odds trying to rev up to the inside as they reach the top of the lane, and B Mountain backs off third last position, and She Got the Money second to last, and trailing the field is Destined to Dance into the stretch, and it's Ruthann. Ruthann's in front with about a 3-length lead, and Pumpkin second out of the center of the track. Devil Pays in Gold is willing and trying hard. Devil Pays in Gold on the outside. Devil Pays in Gold, Ruthann. Devil Pays in Gold out of these two. Devil Pays in Gold and Ruthann. Devil Pays in Gold running down Ruthann. Devil Pays in Gold to do it. Pays 3-1. Ruthann was second. Pumpkin was third. Then She Got the Money. Will Take Odds. Minute 6.39.
It's probably the most beautiful racetrack in the country, to be honest with you.
The background is just beautiful.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the grandstand and the racing.
The weather is beautiful. The facility is phenomenal.
The Gulfstream Championship meet has become one of the top events of the year. You could come out on a Wednesday and see a future Preakness winner.
They're off in the Preakness. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby.
Got the unique 6.5 down the hillside turf course. A whole lot of great racing here in California.
And Laurel.
We have all 3 surfaces here, the only racetrack in the country to have all 3 surfaces. Being close to the ocean, being surrounded by some of the greatest horses and riders in history, it's amazing.
It's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. There's no one else has a background like we do.
And they're off. Tate with a very sharp beginning. Seaghost is the gray, speeding up outside as Union Fleet to the outside draw. As they move into the turn, and Trash Talkin' Larry is next. They're followed on the inside there by Giordani, now passed by Maximus Madani. And the back of the pack is Oro, Moro. Midway around that first turn, and Tate on the lead. Tate up top from Seaghost, the gray chasing along in the second spot, length and a half. Trash Talkin' Larry down to the inside of Union Fleet. Length and a half more Oro, Moro's out widest of them all on the track, and Maximus Madani and Giordani is trailing the field. 6 lengths will cover them now with 5 1/2 furlongs left to go. It's Tate in control. Tate pushed along mildly by Seaghost there for the outside. Union Fleet is racing in third position. Oro de Moro, and kept close there is Trash Talkin' Larry under a ride, just 3 from the front. Then Maximus Madani and Giordani heading out of the far turn, still 5 1/2, 6 lengths covers the field. Tate up top. Seaghost has been the main menace so far. Union Fleet out out there 3 wide. Oro de Moro, trash talking Larry gives way. Giordani passes that one for the inside run, and trailing the field is Maximus Madani. 3 furlongs left to go. Tate, the favorite, is under heavy pressure from Sea Ghost and Union Fleet on the far outside. 3 right across the track toward the quarter pole. Giordani trying to swing into action from fourth is spying the 3 of them. At the top of the stretch, they make the turn for home. Union Fleet on the outside. Tate resilient out of the inside. Sea Ghost trying to pick up late is Giordani way out of the center of the track. Giordani's got plenty of momentum now. Here comes Giordani. Tate gets away. Tate, Giordani on the outside. Tate just in front. The outside Giordani continues the charge. Tate, Giordani, Tate, Giordani, Tate, Giordani, Giordani, Giordani and Tate. Union Fleet, and then it was Sea Ghost and Maximus Madani. Photo finish. Minute 46.16. And they're off. Bit of a bobble stumble for Expect Lucky. Distant Fire, Duke of Dooley flashing up with early speed, and Specter there on the outside. Just in behind him is Mungo Magic, who travels in 4th position the opening furlong. Skip the Roses is followed by Expect Lucky, and trailing the field is Lunar Ghost. As they race down the backstretch, about 7-8 lengths will cover front to back. The inside, Duke of Dooley. Duke of Dooley showing the way 3/4 of a length from Distant Fire. Specter on the outside, and Mungo Magic right there at close 4th. As other 2 lengths back, and back to Snip the Roses and Expect Lucky, and Lunar Ghost trailing the field with 4 furlongs left to run. Duke of Dooley is there, leads it from Distant Fire. Duke of Dooley a neck from Distant Fire. Specter up there, 3 wide, bidding up. Mungo Magic still keeping pace and hoping for an opening on the inside. Are going to have to go around them, and it's other 3 back, and Snip the Roses is next, followed by Expect Lucky, and Lunar Ghost trailing the field at the top of the stretch. Distant Fire fighting on to put ahead in front. Distant Fire from Duke of Dooley. Specter is right there, and so now Mungo Magic's going to have to switch to the outside from 4th, takes to the far outside into the stretch. About 3/16 left to run. Specter from Distant Fire. Mungo Magic, Specter is in front. Specter in front, holding just in front from Distant Fire on the inside, is still fighting on hard. Distant Fire, Specter, Distant Fire is trying to come back, but it's Specter just the upper hand. Specter by a head from Distant Fire. Mungo Magic was 3rd. Skip the Roses 4th. Expect Lucky 5th.
The fun and action continues tomorrow, Saturday. First post time is 12:25. Again, another ultra competitive race card for Saturday.